Hello, JPU family. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Guys, we have some people over here from Porus who are going to be calling. They want justice. They're seeking justice. Them say some things that happen down in them constituency. They're not happy about it. Them say them under indefinite 6 p.m. curfew. They're losing money, so it's affecting their community financially. Small businesses, the holiday is upon us and them can't make no money. So them are gonna come in and come talk, guys. But before I go any further, I want you guys to hear something. Am I moving too fast? Let me see who's in the chat. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining. Big up to all our friends over there in the UK. Big up yourself, Chris Davis. Thanks for returning. Everybody, jump in. Moderator, good night. Yeah, so the phone line over here I got open up because remember I told you guys last night, say this platform is gonna give the people of Porus a voice because at this point in time, they must say them don't want to hear nothing from them representatives. They have tried without success, and at this point, they would like to speak with and meet with the Prime Minister. So let us get started, guys. If you're just joining this platform for the first time, this is Jamaica Politics Uncovered nightly broadcast, our podcast. We could have called it the late night program, but you're not too late tonight. We're just going to say welcome to the platform. So, before the gentlemen and the gentlewomen start calling, let me just show you a video to give you a background of what they're talking about. Please hit the like button when you come over, guys, and share the live. Here it goes here.
Hello, Jamaica. I am begging you 2 minutes of your time to listen to this message and to share it as many times as possible so I can get the message to Miss Rhoda Crawford, MP for Central Manchester, or even to the office of the Prime Minister. I am a resident of the Bottom Coffee Grove district located in Porus, Manchester. Since February of 2023, we have not had running water in the top section of the district. We have made multiple reports to NWC. They have come and made many checks, and the argument is still the same, that there is something wrong with the pump. Yet they refuse to fix the pump, and hence we do not have any running water in that section of the district. We have tried, I have personally tried many times. I have the messages on my phone to show the number of times I have reached out to the office of Miss Rhoda Crawford. No response. I've sent emails, no response. So I am using this medium to try and get to Miss Crawford, or as I said, to the Prime Minister, to get some assistance. We are struggling. Water is life, people. We know that. We are struggling in my section of the district without water. We pay ridiculous amounts of money for water, and every single person at the top section of the district must buy. We have to buy water. We buy water religiously. Every single week a water truck comes up there. So we're begging, we're pleading. I'm begging on behalf of my people to get some assistance in Coffee Grove.
Yes, so that is one of the issues that they're having there in Porus. You just heard about the water situation. There is a curfew in Porus. These are my people, you know. I am a girl from Manchester. So I could not ignore the cause of these people seeking a way to get some justice and get their voices to be heard because them are not animal. Them live a life just like everybody else. So one of the other things is, guys, the curfew. There has been a curfew imposed there for a valid reason at the time, but right now it is going on for too long. 6 p.m. curfew. And remember, you have small businesses there. You have the people who are suffering right now financially. And you have Christmas a come. The kids them are going to look for something. Everybody want to put a dinner upon their table. So something has to be done. You cannot impose a curfew for this long, because these people here are law-abiding citizens. Understandably, you have people from across the country who are migrating to these quiet little districts across Jamaica, running away from them gunman friend and all kind of problem. And they come and settle in these little communities and then bringing them friend, and next thing you know, somebody and them kick it off and a gun them go for. Right? When none of that, at the scamming, when Peter Bunting was in the parish of Manchester as security minister, I still cannot to this day understand how the heap of scamming and crime reached in the parish of Manchester, where this man was member of parliament, must 3 or 4 term, and he was also the country's security minister. Bunting needs to come and explain that, because he's trying to go back to the security ministry, and I don't see what he has done. I don't see it. Him come and cry, say him couldn't fix nothing, and him coming back for what? Jamaica people must not keep regressing. Because you see it now, trouble there. And nobody no want to respond and talk to the people them. So right now the people, they must say the prime minister they want to hear from. Anybody? No, and not just the councillor's job. Carlton is not just the councillor's job. Each of these individuals, they have an important role to play. They have a responsibility to the people. So if she can't get the councillor, she reach out to the MP, she not getting nobody. They are not getting nobody. Let her reach out and call them now, so I can hear from them. Because I am not their village lawyer. I am just providing the medium for them to get their voice to be heard. So I'm going to call them in now. And also, if these people really cared, Carlton, they would not ignore the people. That's what I'm saying. You can't be doing that. All right, see them here. Good night, everybody. Please come in, hit up the like button, and stick around, because something else will come up after this segment of the program.
Good night.
Yes, good night. You're live. The program live now. So this is your segment and the community segment. So bring in everybody. Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm here.
Yes, I'm saying you're live on the program now.
Yeah, man, but I'm going to reach home some more and just get to my house.
Oh, okay.
And then we get to home, we can take you back live.
All right, then, no problem.
Just leave from Clarkstown too, but some other people come in, because Peter said, he's going to call you shortly too.
Okay, no problem. All right, I'll just move on.
Natalie, just one something before we come on back. What you want to say to you, right, and the public, and the listener then? We have 19 districts in the Porus. You listen to me?
Yeah.
And you feel say one service vehicle can run 19 districts in Porus?
When you say one service vehicle, you have a police vehicle?
One government vehicle, service vehicle. If you say, if you say you want to fight crime, all of the citizens can move, one service vehicle can control Porus?
No, they may not say the government just get one whole heap of police vehicle from Japan.
19 districts in Porus overall. Mm-hmm. Some people say 70, but some small one at 3 damage. When already such a Paris going to 90. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And if you say 19 district, one service you can run. The Senate Jeep got armament.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, when they destroy somebody's place, I destroy somebody's house now.
Mm-hmm.
I seen up on a wild coast stream, look on the station, and I see Fiji Park, so. Not go where else now.
All right. So
that is our phone technology. So if we as a commissioner of police, and we as a commanding officer survey of high crime, and we as a citizen survey of high crime, you have to have more one choice week in that era. And you need to put more carcass with people come out, contact you into the regular police. Regular police, you know, say, no confidential, but so, most of them, sometimes you tell them something, then we're going to whisper and somebody else hears.
So what is the problem now with the curfew? The curfew. We could talk about the curfew. Yeah.
The curfew, I don't know how they impose it. Because I don't want to get into the curfew. Them say at 6 now, till tomorrow morning 6. I agree with the curfew, but how you mandate it.
How long now the curfew are going?
The people, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And they shooting now, 2 weeks. And to be honest, they recommend the police on the curfew, when the 2 weeks when I'm not obstacle violence yet. But the resident lucky like with you with a ghost town. You have service vehicle, make it be like you move free of cost.
So how is this?
The government say, serve and protect.
How is it affecting the law-abiding people, like the small business, the farmers?
The small business, all right, look what one businessman tell me, say, man, yeah, I'm going to chicken me, I'm in my business place in the Gaza. And he will only make nice bank Porus all the while. Oh, can you help? You know, in our community, I make up nice angular one service. Yes, I sit down and say, put a life. I said, the businessman said to me, look well now.
Really?
I stop by a place, I buy one food. That the man said to me, I shop, but the man said that to me. So the man said, show me a businessman, I don't want to get too tangled with it. He said, no, you've been involved. Because you support the community.
Okay.
He said, me talk half seen. He said, no, you know why me talk half seen? Because something I don't really understand.
Okay.
Because me can tell you, if me know a government work or something go wrong, no matter what ethical government will have, want something wrong, I'm going to speak out on it. So it's as if you don't give me a job. I will take a fire more than I live with the foolishness. And that is where I mash up Jamaica to the day. Then if you cut out the ethics of the most about people, you see this argument? Did you receive advice about them?
No, I'm not hear it. Someone if a voice note come to me. Someone if a voice note come to me, no, I'm listen them.
That is a Porus CDC where they form back and what the people have been talking about the issue. And the interim Porus who are running and the interim body, but they put in want to keep people silent. But the people who would not fix, people garbage now pick up. You can't blame people for talk. People have the right to talk.
I have to go listen to them. I will.
We are me live a red berry. It's a change around running water. I fart, you know water around there, so. And then just start putting running pipe. I mean, what? Make the water commission man, if my play politics with the water pipe. And so, one part of my baby man, I live there, so. They might dying to get running water to be their skin. I'm buy water with 4 toes now. Full up drum. They can't make contribute. My water bill come here. At 2,400 the government. At 2,900 a month. So what we're saying, we advocate to the people for everything.
Okay.
That's what we're saying to the people. The listener, so when I comment section, I listen. Listen, how far with the right.
So where you say we don't want to hear from the Prime Minister at this point. We don't know, but I want to hear from
We don't want no member of Parliament and we don't want no MP and we don't want no council, we don't want no mayor. We want the Prime Minister himself answer some question to us. We don't need them people, because people still never pay that jacket to government public fund. We need to know who get the money, who not spend the money.
Okay. So what you have to say to the people then we say Porus is a little district, you know? You have some people they don't want you talk about the truth.
Porus is a little district. Let me say something to you. Who will say that? Porus is a little district. Where they get Christian offer? Where they get money for offer? Porus.
No, me know the
Porus come off for every little district. Every town a Porus they come off. They never have no money for town. My auntie live in England where she born a coffee grove, Manchester, is it? Glass school at Ellen Street. She said the nearest town to Ellen Street in Manchester was Porus. The nearest town to Coffee Grove was Porus. Man, it was Copen. She has 79-year-old. His son work at International World News to engineer work at England. So when people talk about Porus, is a little town. Porus is a history, Porus is a legacy. Everybody start look up to Porus.
Are people who don't know, listen, nobody go there so because some people don't
What is
understand
that
the
history?
history. Them don't understand the history, and some of the most powerful people come from Porus and Manchester altogether. So when the rest of people them come near you, you can call back the program. So just give us a little while and then make them come talk, so we can hear them. To
No,
hear?
and people call and Prince Mark or Paul, listen.
Okay,
What I'm
all
saying
right.
to you,
Okay then.
you see, Porus is a lot of issue. Especially Red Bull running water is a big issue for the people.
Okay. Well, I heard you. Let me just go on with the program, and then when the other people them call now, I want the people them to hear them as well as you.
All right.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you. So, guys, this is one of the community activists them down there. So the rest of people them is going to call the program as we go on. I want you guys to hear. Let me just switch gears here real quick. More you people for hear this man, because you see, a news come out recently where Jamaica's inflation fell to its lowest in 3 years. And I cannot believe how some people are so dismissive of the fact because of their tribalism, their political tribalism. Well, if you watch the video upload that was done today on JPU, you would have seen the graph. You would have seen that it's a Stanton report, it's not anything made up. And some people just cannot accept the fact that Jamaica is doing better, right? And them talk like, say, boy, the sky a fall down upon Jamaica and the worst place in the world and the people them. And yes, we have a problem, but we certainly aren't the worst. I want you guys to hear from a man where did down at Jamaica, he must come from somewhere over Europe. And this is what him have to say to the diaspora people them about Jamaica. On the hear ya.
Listening, Jamaica is at loose now at Christmas. Don't make them trick on them. Don't make them trick on them. You can send them 10,000 Jamaican dollar and them get Christmas in it for 6. I remember me, they down there. Them now buy oxtail, them buy turkey neck. Because I buy oxtail and a £3 and a 3,500 pig's tail of a 550 a pound, and them want 1 pound of pig's tail put in rice and peas. Chicken parts and I buy a whole of chicken at $300, and them can buy £5, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Them can buy £3, them can buy £5 of rice. Them can not give it 10,000 them Christmas dinner can come up to them. Make them check on them, cause them heartless down there. Them not have no heart, them feel like when they are foreign, money I grow up and train them can suck out your eye. And thing you get them not satisfied. Don't make them trick you in hard. Them me go down there, I'ma buy a lobster and a $900 pound for lobster. I cook soup for a whole place and 4 different pieces of meat. I never ever come to 10,000. No, make them chicken down there. Send 10,000 of them for satisfy. Cause them feel like they are foreign now when the cold cover are minus 2. America people them are most job a living job and a prison them. Don't make them chicken them are wicked. Me I tell you no. Don't make them chicken cause Jamaica not so hard.
Him said Jamaica not so hard, but look here now, just to set the record straight. I know every Jamaican people I go call and trick nobody are foreign, because you see some of my people them are foreign, they are the ones who are broken them family members bad at Jamaica, and they make them feel like say yeah them they are foreign, so they must send everything come get them, and some of them they even want to work. And them the people them attack. But the majority of Jamaican people them go and fend for themselves and them going to do them thing. Right? Because we hear some look MP aspirant a come out here come talk about say Jamaica is a country of beggars and third world and beggars. And we burn out that and mash down that they lie different when. Right? So the people them where him attack now are they look unscrupulous one them where them family are foreign broke them bad. Broke them bad and send money, and when them don't have it and the people them family members are stress them out. And them come talk say, who not beg? We no stranger not beg them are their own family member. So don't make them trick no. The one them where spoil them family member and them are beg and stress them out. Don't make them trick no. You hear what I'm say? Jamaica not so hard. 4 meat in a soup. Lord Jesus, guys, when they hit the like button, big up all of the people them who can put 4 meat in a soup and them still not spend $10,000. Want to some people, them want come a foreign come grocery shop. Come America come grocery shop. You have some people in the opposition where them a walk and make it seem like say Jesus Christ, Jamaica people them a suffer. And them take up $43 billion go spend in the month of November on Black Friday. So which part of Jamaica are they? Which part of Jamaica? Are the same thing the people of America go on with, They make Trump tell them one heap of something about inflation. When you look Black Friday alone, how much billions of dollars the people them spend up on Black Friday. You can't please people, sometime, Don't make them trick, Wanna hear it again.
Listening, Jamaica is at loose now at Christmas. Don't make them trick on them. Don't make them trick on them. They can't send them 10,000 Jamaican dollar and them get Christmas in at for 6. I remember me, they down there. Them not buy oxtail, them a buy turkey neck. Come buy oxtail and a £3 and a 3,500 pig's tail of a $5.50 a pound, and them a want £1 of pig's tail put in rice and peas. Chicken parts and I buy whole of chicken at $300 and them can buy £5, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Them can buy £3, them can buy £5 of rice. Them can not give it 10,000 them Christmas dinner can come up to them. Make them check on them, cause them heartless down there. Them not have no heart, them feel like when they are foreign, money I grow up and train them can suck out your eye and thing you get them not satisfied. Don't make them trick in hard. Them me go down there, I'ma buy a lobster and a $900 pound for lobster. I cook soup for a whole place and there's 4 different pieces of meat. I never ever come to 10,000. No, make them chicken down there. Send 10,000 of them for satisfy. Cause them feel like they are foreign now when they're the cool cover minus 2. America people them are most job a living job and a president they don't make them chicken them are wicked. Me I tell you no, don't make them chicken cause Jamaica not so hard.
Jamaica not so hard. No, sir. Big up my family, them at Jamaica when I call and beg me nothing. Cause down there not so hard. Me nice, clean, good family them. Them not beg me nothing at all. Nothing at all. Sometimes I feel so bad. My family them nice and kind and sweet so till. And sometimes I saw the people them kind, And me that say, alright. Me that give them more money. They make you feel like dog. They make you feel like say you're outward and rude. Them nice, this is not for sale, so them stay so grow. Don't make them trick stuff from stress out to no family or foreign people. Because down there not so hard. Don't follow the people them not PNP. We talk like say Jamaica people them hungry than nobody else in the world. Not a thing no go so. The man just come from Holland over in a Europe there so. And him say him put 4 meat in a soup and buy oxtail and whole heap of something and lobster. Jamaica no so hard. Me don't chat. What go on, Esme? Me hungry but not so much and God bless me. Me no beg and borrow. I lean on my own. My own greedy. We too greedy. Can't satisfy, then we blame. Yes, man, that's true. Some of them make the thing look bad, see. And them family can't disgrace them. Hello? Good night. Oh, turn that down, please. I can hear everything going on in your background. Sorry, it's echoing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, good evening, Nats.
Good evening. You turned on the something?
Yeah, I'm turning it on now.
All right, so what going?
Yeah, I'm calling from Atlanta, man. What's going on?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, man, I always listen to your program, man. And I mean, I appreciate what you're doing, man, your program, and I really appreciate it.
Okay, cool.
Very, very, informative, very, what's going on in Jamaica and thing, man. I learn a lot.
Good. So what do you think? What do you think? Tell the people what you think about what's going on and the climate of Jamaica,
Yeah, right now, yeah, man, a big improvement, man. Big improvement so far down there. I mean, because
what year I'm listening to your program, and the guy was talking about Portland, and the country is a beggar, begging. We're gonna run against Anvar's action on. And I mean that's ridiculous, man. I don't see Jamaica. I don't think it's a third world. It moved from that ever since. And I mean,
See the people them, are the
developed
people them.
country.
You see the people them who living in the foreign countries them. We are the best people to judge whether Jamaica are third world and beggars. Because we live in a foreign and we know how foreign go. And when we look over in Jamaica, we know how Jamaica go. Right?
Definitely, definitely. Because everywhere you go, you have poor people. Because I mean, I'm in the US here, and I mean, it's poor people is here as well.
Yeah. For sure. And the thing is too, is that we supposedly are the worst according to some set of people. We not have a big welfare system like America and Canada and them place. Oh, Jamaica people them suffer without that welfare system like we.
Exactly. So but the thing is, you see right now, I mean, most of the politician them, I think they don't care and they don't love Jamaica enough.
Yeah.
The guys them that put up themselves to be leaders, is very few of them care.
What a sad situation.
And we need more of that. Because you can't look on the national scale. You need the councillors and the go to the MPs. Those guys to take pride in themselves, man.
Mm-hmm.
They need more of that. The councillors and the MPs for certain constituencies. You understand? Because right now I live in St. Ann. My mom is from St. Ann. And I mean, whenever I go down there, which is my friend there, the MP, she gonna leave shortly anyway.
Who that?
Lisa and Northeast St. Ann.
Oh, Southeast.
Yes, I met her from Money, go straight up to River Clapham area. Those are my area from schoolboy. And I mean, the roads are bad, man. And I mean, and those properties are so big, and road can extend it and set up properly. And I mean, what these MP do? What they do? I do. It's an island, yes, but you have to improve the place. That's everybody's rushing to Kingston or rushing to Montego Bay. Overpopulation, Kingston, and those rural areas all over the call it country. It need development.
Some of the MPs them will get the constituency funds in them constituency and them do what them can do. Because to be honest with you, the amount of money where these MPs are get, it need look more for develop at the pace where everybody expect the place to develop. But we have to just work with the we have. So the MPs them will get the money and get the resources and them do what them can, while you have other MPs. Them say if you want to know the quality of an MP, looking at them constituents. Some of them get and you don't know what them do with it.
Exactly.
Them have the worst constituencies them in Jamaica.
Yes, and I mean it's terrible, man. And I mean these guys, you need improvement because right now, and I mean the guy that was say it's third world, but yeah, it's third world and it's developing. Most countries are developing.
No, Jamaica not third world. Jamaica not third world again. We moved past that long time.
Exactly, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah,
I agree with you because Jamaica is much better than a lot of places.
Oh yeah, I know many people right here in America who would trade places with anybody in Jamaica. It's just that them either tied up with bills and them tied down with house and all kind of something. But them would have trade places with people at Jamaica because of their situations abroad, you understand? So one man floor is a next man ceiling, I just saw the thing go.
Right. Mm-hmm. But back to the Prime Minister now with the I mean, I have to commend him anyway. He's taking the initiative to really evaluate the poverty, which is building social house program. I mean, all taxpayer should go behind that initiative. I mean, I straighten it because that's an excellent move on his part, and that could be one of his legacy if he continue with that program. That program should be a national effect.
Well, not just that, but the next government that comes in over the next 20 years or so, whether it be JLP or PNP, they must continue this program.
Exactly. Yes.
But you have some people them don't like progress, number one, and number two, they don't believe in assisting people who are less fortunate. They feel like everybody must pull up their own bootstraps. And that is what Mark goal in them are capitalists, so them think, they're not gonna say it until they see them in a power. If that ever happens. But let me take a next call now.
Yes, I appreciate it. I continue to listen to your program, and I mean, continue the good work. I appreciate it, man. And you're positive, man. Positive.
Thank you for calling. Yes. Have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. So they don't have no water in Clapham for over 40 years. A whole heap of constituency across Jamaica and no water how long, And just one constituency. And me attack PNP constituency and JLP constituency. So that is not something that we can play politics with. I wish for the day when every politician join consensus and make sure so them come in after the next person and do the right thing by the people. But you see, Jamaica people, them have to learn in this, and I'm talking specifically to the ones them who participate in the voting process. They're largely apathetic during this time. We started seeing that apathy, I would say maybe 15 or more years ago, where the voting population, they've been declining in how they participate in the voting process. And it's for a reason, guys. Our politicians, they must stop from play politics with the people's resources. They must stop from coming at the politics and only come do things to keep themselves in a power. They must start think development. So them don't sabotage each other. And then don't sabotage the people. And them need to come join forces and come tell the people them say done with tribal politics, because that's all about the country. Hello, good night.
Hey, Max, good night.
Where I say?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I know you're good.
Welcome
you must
back.
Be cooking a lot. You're cooking a lot of food for the Christmas for your subscribers. Them like who live near can come over. Come here, come with my belly.
Lord Jesus, and look how Thanksgiving food is there that way.
Oh Jesus.
Everybody put on like a pound over the Thanksgiving. Jamaican people them stay bad, when it come to food,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm ask the place tidy in and that's coming no say. Oh, me know say you keep the place tidy, me know my granny would have said, yes, you're ranking people.
Me like your granny. Me like your granny. True.
So you see people with their mouth light. The place always be constant.
No, sir. Me like your granny.
Yeah. Anyway, just listen to the call a short while ago in terms of the you were talking about down by the Manchester there, right?
The Porus.
Yes, that's I think the JLP is of I think what's his name? Robert Chin is a member of parliament down that side.
Because of the landscape of the constituency. Robert Chin and Rhoda, them both have responsibility in there, and as well you have the local government officials as well.
Okay.
And you hear the gentleman come over here, come tell me, say, And not just since them people, yeah. From Peter Bunting time and from before that, them come them down do nothing at all in terms of improvement. They said that you have small business people who come in now and try to have a local activity and development in the place, and due to the curfew, them a lose and the people them not really. Yeah, boy, me not like what I go on at all.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's all have a very good point. But
Yeah.
the thing has to strike a balance because the crime is very rampant down there. The government is trying to do something, making an effort.
Yeah.
At the same time, you have to balance people's life and balance the books and balance justice. So
That is
the
it.
government really finds itself into a very, not say awkward, I won't say awkward, but a very sticky situation. We gotta please, we gotta displease. Security is very much paramount, while entertaining is very good. You know, but what I really want to touch on is that I wanted my government to really search diligently for the members of parliament that is not performing. Right? That is what I want, Andrew. Let me retract my statement going forward. My choice of first. That is what I want the most honorable Dr. Michael Andrew Porus to do. Because what I am picking up from the ground and is that Robert Chin is not really performing the way how he's supposed to.
Yes,
because
but
remember,
yes, you're right about that. But the gentleman said he saw them. He said something at the conference, and when he said something, him say Robert Chin is working now. That's what he reliably told me. But you cannot fix something where they and be a problem in such a short time. I'm not excusing anybody. I'm saying it takes a collective effort for everybody. And you see the wickedest thing, when the people them are reach out to them and them not answering the people them, all right, so they must shake up themselves and not know it, you know.
You see, one of the things you have a point in on that because why I said I don't know Chin like that. I just have, as I said, I have quite a few people in every constituency that gives me a feedback. No, remember that seat, you know. It's a PNP seat. Don't be wrong.
Yes.
They have voted PNP. No, let us do the analysis now. Chin win that vote. I don't know if he win it over 200 votes or whatever. He must cement himself in that seat because he's a first-time member of parliament. And I'm not saying anything wrong about it because I don't know him like that. I'm just a political analyst and a commentator in my own way. And I know every members of the PNP and the JLP listen to your program. I can tell you that. I won't say I'm here, but I know when I see you off there, I can tell you. They tune into you. And I must, before I go further, the lady 411, that woman, she's a first class, admirable. She's
top researcher.
She is so gentle and well educated. She reminds me of the great Wilmot Perkins. And if she's listening now, I must say that I really ask God to guide her. I don't know her, but I listen to her every day of my life. 411 is a very, very, very bright, educated lady.
Yes,
and
she
thumbs
is.
up to her. I can tell you that.
She soon come,
Now,
man.
If the government, if what I'm saying is that seat is always voted PNP, right? Remember, PNP people don't vote on issues. I can tell you, they vote on party line. It happened that the JNP win that seat. What I want the member of parliament to do, don't be laid back. Because to me, he seems to be a laid back person. You need to get out there and capture the voting population. Do the work because remember, Bunting is coming back. for that seat. He determined that he want to return to Parliament.
Him down there bleach pan him. Him down there bleach pan him and not pay the people and for go protest against Chin, you know. I choose certain things I'm not ready for talk yet, you know.
Right? So that's what I'm saying to you. The JLP member must put his foot down. And what I am picking up now, the people don't really want Bunting there.
Nobody no want Bunting nowhere at all.
What they are saying, Chin need to be more accessible, to be more
visible,
as a member of Parliament. And if he does that, he will retain that seat for the Jamaica Labour Party. That is why when I called you earlier on, a couple of weeks ago, I told you what I am picking up. I don't see Robert Chin retaining that seat. What I am getting now is that I do my checks with my person, and they are saying that, look, he is more better, so to speak. They are feeling him now, but not as all they want it, but a little improvement. So that is what I wanted for it to do. Because if we can pull off that seat, we will be good. As I said to you, Rhoda is doing a very good job, you know, but I can't call that seat for Rhoda as yet. I can tell you that. Just like how I can't call Michelle Charles in St. Thomas. And I've said it to you. Even I was having a conversation with somebody. I said, I give them the breakdown of how the election will be going come 2025, when my good friend 411 always make me laugh. She doesn't say Prime Minister Andrew, she says Mas Andrew. She always makes me laugh, trust me.
Ah, Jesus.
Right? And the Jamaica Labour Party Nats has 36 sitting member of Parliament, which is male. Remember, 36, including George, right? Because he's going back to the jail.
100%. 100%. Nobody can tap him.
Yes, he's going back. The female is 13 members of Parliament, female for the Jamaica Labour Party. What I am picking up is that 3 of those females will lose their seat to the PNP. 3 of them only.
Nobody count them yet. Nobody count them yet. Wait and see.
Yes, I'm just saying if an election should call now.
Oh, okay.
That will leave the Jamaica Labour Party with 10 females member of Parliament retain their seat. When you go over to the male side now, 6 of those out of the 36 will lose their seat to the PNP. That will leave the Jamaica Labour Party male.
And what is going to cause that? Laziness or neglect of the people? What is going to cause that?
I'm going to tell you what happened. Why those 6 males will lose their seat, based on if an election should call now.
Not just the male.
Right back. Huh?
Not just the male. Talk about the females too. Why are they going to lose?
No, that's what I'm going to tell you. Okay. But I just want to get this point across first. So, the JLP will lose 9 of their sitting MPs, and that will push them back to 40. That's what I am picking up now. Why those 9 will lose and go to the PNP, the PNP will end up at 23 seats.
9 and 14, how much?
That's 23.
23.
So the PNP will retain 9 out of the 26. Because remember, it is 26 marginal seats that the Jamaica Labour Party has taken from the PNP between 2016 and 2020.
I know, sir.
The PNP need 18 to win, which is impossible for them to do.
I know, so them are gonna get the 23 seat and say they win the election. I don't lie, me I tell. You know, so then do the local election, then lose and say they win. As some election deniers, them election deniers.
They do that.
Lord of mercy.
So the PNP has a very hard hill to climb, while the JLP don't have a hard hill to climb, because the JLP will retain 40 seats and remain in government. the PNP will increase their majority to 23 and remain in opposition. So let's go forward now why I think those 9 will lose their seat. I can tell you the 6 million that I have picked up that if an election should call now, they will last. Because it is said that they are not performing effectively.
And them only have 1 year. Them have 1 year left.
Omar Davis in South St. James, that PNP lady will reclaim the seat from him.
Well, on there, which Omar Davis? Omar Davis there again?
He's in South St. James.
St. James. How was the woman?
I don't remember her name, but she's a PNP candidate.
Are the plastic body woman? The plastic body girl, bunt inside chick?
Yeah.
No, sir. Bunt inside chick now with no Omar Davis. No, sir.
Well, but that's what I am picking up.
Well, you have to go put it down because I tell you, say, that they
remember, they have an ear to remember. South St. James always vote PNP,
It no matter. Nobody so no want bunting on him side chick, them flap out, man. Nobody taught them something, man. Cause bunting and the girl flap out. Nobody no want to see them. Why bunting no go back to Central? Nobody no want to see them.
I'm just saying what I am picking up, Remember, I tell you that the Jamaica Labour Party will win convincingly, The minimum they will win is 40 seats, 38 to 40, and that does not change. The only 2 seats that is in the PNP 14 is under threat now is the Amos, Damian, Crawford, and Amos up in St. Catherine.
Yeah.
Remember, Damian has to come good this time to beat Amos. Because remember, the guy only win by I think was 8 votes.
Then me no see the man a fix road. The man when I got parliament 1 year now. Me no see him a fix road yesterday.
Who is that? Okay.
You Graham.
Okay.
My friend. Yeah, my friend. Me see
so
my fix road.
I'm trying to say to you, that seat is really up for a grab for the JLP. Michael Phillips is up for a grabbing for the JLP. Right?
Yeah.
I have also seen where Donovan Williams, I don't think he's gonna retain back Central Kingston for the JLP.
Okay.
Right? I've also seen Robert Chin, if an election should call now, I don't think he will retain that seat for the JLP. That's 3 million. Right?
Well, look here, as long as we have the Prime Minister Andrew Holness there for guide the country down the path of development, we're not really business with nobody business. Yeah, yes, sir?
That's true.
Jesus. No, sir. We don't want no capitalists.
People are saying that the election is going to be close. This is not going to be close. Because the JLP will win majority of the seat in Parliament.
Lord Jesus.
That is where the PNP now has a lot of housekeeping to do. They has a lot of things to analyze. And I've said to you, Nats, they are not going to keep Mark Golding because they're going to have been fighting in the party.
Yes, me tell you, when I have to stop from talk that, because I tell you, say, Mark Golding have the shackles over there and over there, so nobody's going to move him. Me tell you already.
No,
you're going to see.
Nats, don't look at it that way. I am telling you, the PNP is a party that determine they will go the length of breadth to get what they want, and even though they know they can't get it, even like no, they know they are not going to win the election, so they are still fighting. So they are not going to keep Mark Golding there because they are going to say Mark Golding is now become a damaged goods. Remember Eddie Siaga, Eddie Siaga lost 2002 election, He lost 93, lost 89, and it was bent in the party that people also said, look, you got to go now, brother. We can't be in opposition for so long.
Well, on there.
They're not going to keep Golding there.
Well, on there. You hear what you just say? You said the people, them are going to say, them want Mark Golding for go on because them are damaged goods.
Yes.
You not believe say Mark Gold in a damaged goods fan and go join Rise United and Dayton and Bunting them. Him damaged already, you know. But me I tell
Yes,
you say because him white and because him a English, them not going to trouble him. You ever see, you know? Them not going to trouble him. Him could have
remember
lose
me
50 more
yesterday,
time.
they are gonna force Mark Golding out because remember in
You
Mark
want me
Golding
bet
does not
100
have,
US in front of people, them yeah, so?
yes we do. We can get
Okay.
$200.
All right.
And I will sell it to you because you have my private number. You have my number.
Yes. Make we bet
So
because
$200. I'm telling you.
them
They are
afraid of
gonna
him.
force him out. They are gonna force him. Because remember, you know, Mark Golding does not as a profile. He came into politics relatively new. I don't think he has the experience. And that's why he made so much mistake because he has not learned the dynamics of politics and the independent of politics and the know-how of politics. You know, nobody has sit him down and said, look, as a leader of the opposition, you can't go about things this way. If you want to be prime minister, you have to act the way a prime minister act. You can't oppose everything. You can't be like a spoiled child. You don't get something, you started to cry. The simple thing doesn't go his way in parliament. He walks out. People look at that and they're going to say, look, Michelangelo Holness is beating you to it because Holness is playing smart politics at the wicket, not uncovering his stumps, not arguing too much and working, while you're on the other hand, fail to come to the Jamaican people with a plan and send everything you said time come, everything you oppose, but you can't give a solution. So you keep speaking about the problem over and over again. Yes, people know crime is very high. Yes, we know cost of living, but what are you going to do?
Crime is going down. Look here, crime is going down, especially homicides. But because of the discourse right now, you know, people are not having that conversation. But it is a fact. The homicide rate is going down in Jamaica.
That's true.
You know, we're not telling lie over your saying.
Profile not. He does not have a profile. So people are going to say, look, you have caused us to lose this election. Because one of the things they're going to say, you're campaigning for 3 years, but you're not good enough to beat Masanjo.
Why?
You don't even come close to get 30 seats. How are we going to confident that in the 4th term, you're going up against a government that is performing beyond their expectation? No, don't get me wrong. Because the economy is growing, people are getting jobs, the international market is looking at Jamaica as a prime Caribbean country for emulation for any other country.
You know, you didn't say wait there. You didn't say Jamaica a third world begging country.
Anybody say that is just folly conversation. You know, folly conversation can be very much articulate into a very different way. So I don't pay that much mind because a lot of Caribbean country now are looking to Andrew Holness-led administration to ask him how you do it, how you stabilize an economy like this, how you do it in such a short period of time, right? So if when the PNP lose the election, they're not going to keep Mark Golding there because remember that this government has not launched all of his plan for the Jamaican people as yet. There are many more to come. There are many more to do, and you have 5 more years in opposition to be talking. And remember, when election call next year after the budget, because I can tell you, that's the time, even though I'm not the prime minister, but common sense will tell you, he won't call an election before a budget. Because the budget is where the goodies is coming from. And that's going to be the mother of all budget. Because he's not going to allow the PNP to go and have another conference. Andrew is not that stupid.
Well,
he will call the election at the appropriate time, unexpectedly, when he cover all his tracks, because he knows how to win an election. That's the thing with him. So nobody's going to keep Mark Golding there because they're going to be in the opposition for the next 5 years.
You know, say you give PNP a whole heap of credit though. And you know why I say that? You say Mark Golding a damaged goods. Bunting is a worse damaged goods. And though you see Bunting a go around the place and look see me and nobody not say nothing to him in a PNP.
Yes,
them love damaged goods, you know. They love them. They love
Yeah,
that
remember
beach
that?
goats.
Even though Bunting lost his seat in central Manchester, he still wants to contest. Nothing wrong with that, because if a JLP member lost somewhere and they can find favor somewhere, go at it, but the people will reject you. Because I don't think the people will say, okay, you lost your seat. Look at Wickham McNeil. It's going to be very difficult for him to beat over Hamilton up there.
Then you look here, you would have take up man and put back man in a seat where just lose, and other people that they can get an opportunity.
No.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Oh.
So that's what I'm telling you. The people are thinking. And this election is going to be the mother of all elections. It's going to be a grand election.
Yes, man.
When this party leader, he's almost 60 years old, we are looking at Lisa Anna not gonna want it. We are looking at a Damian Crawford. He doesn't have the experience as yet, because when he just come into politics, he was a very bright young man until he started to get drawn into the gutter politics. People started to lose respect for Damian. Even the other day I was listening to him. How could you be glorifying 2 seats that the PNP has won? Over the years. It's a PNP constituency. I know you're saying stupid conversation that leave me thinking if you are the real Crawford that I have known, because I've known that guy, when he's saying that, look, oh, we're going to say the JLP is not going to keep any conference tomorrow. Come on. A win is a win. Appreciate your people voting you back. But come on, it's not nothing for we to disturb about. Mm-hmm. Lo and behold, the Jamaica JLP conference overperformed the PNP conference. So a lot of things is going on in the PNP party, and that's why they are fighting. If you notice, the PNP cannot attack achievements. The PNP cannot attack policies. They attack rumors. They're good at that, because a lot of Jamaican people, not everybody in Jamaica, you see the few people that can't think for themselves, and they just go by what they hear, they are the one that the PNP target.
Wrap up now for me, my friend. Wrap up now for me, because I'm going to make somebody else.
The man on the corner, who him does have a 9 to 5, him not really interested in getting a 9 to 5. PNP target him. Him is the one who come and say, no, go on, but check the working class woman. And the working class man, I'm going to tell you, say something like one, because they are willing to work. That's my piece. Take care of yourself. We talk again.
Yeah, man, have a good night, and thank you for calling.
Yeah, cool.
Let me see. Somebody else is... I wonder if our friend him not a Porus a call back. Oh, yes, it is. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
Welcome.
Yes, I'm calling from Porus to add my voice to those of the concerned citizens who are deeply disturbed by the state of affairs in Porus.
All right, tell us what's going on.
Okay, my name is Paul Cotton, right? I was born in Porus. My grandfather was once the councillor for Porus. I basically went to school in Kingston, grew up in Kingston. I'm from Trinity District, Porus. I'm sure you know Trinity.
Of course. Yeah.
Anyway, when we had some land in Trinity and we got relocated because they found backside there. So we were relocated to a district called Compass. So they relocated several people from Trinity. Who the Alcan got their land and relocated us and gave us back our lands, right? So, Alcan built a road, relocated the people, and the first person, me and my mother, who came back on this new road from Trinity, right? The road was cut and turned over to Parish Council. That was from 1991. And up until this goddamn, nothing has been done to that road. You imagine after 34 years, the road would need repair. You have some big old crater in the road, right? right? When we inquire, right, them a tell we say a private road. Right? Remember, so them relocate all these family from Trinity, we're not connected to each other. Right? And like say the whole of we share like family land and different land. Right? And them a tell we say is private road. When Beryl blow down the place, I must say 7 weeks me wait before we get back light because GPS when them finally get round to it, them say a private road is, right? It's not a private road because I remember I came down here to live when I was 20 going 21, right? And my mother was the first person who was finished bill, right? And there was this kind of liaison person from Alcan, and she tell them say the road because when they cut the road, it join up on Clarkstown, it never come out on the main road. It was a cul-de-sac. You understand me?
Yeah, man.
And when Paris Council take over the road now, then cut it and make it join up back on the main road. You understand? So this is not a road that's a private road, right? So my first concern is the fact that they not fix the road for 34 years. Not even one patch them put on it, and the road full of a crater, right? Every night there's a big old one right in front of my yard, and every night me dear my bed I see from here cooks all the while they jump up because jar drop down in the hole and mash up them fountain and problem.
I know, sir. So
Yes.
let me ask you something, sir, before you go on. I was told that the member of parliament when named Robert Chin, that over the last few weeks he started doing some work. Is that true? Road work, that is.
Where?
Me hear say do some sidewalk road in the constituency.
Okay.
You know about that?
Let me tell you what me see. Yes, there is some sidewalk work going on. You see me, I don't too follow the politics that closely. I am not aligned to any political party.
Gotcha.
My grandfather was PNP and from long time.
Yeah.
Right, in born in the 1980s, so a long time that involved in politics. But yes, there is some road work going on. People put on them green shirt and go if you get work and whatever. Right? You see, me as a man not really involved in the politics. I mean, them work they can't help me, right? Because I'm an educated man. I'm actually a returning resident who came home to look after my elderly mother who is 87. So I don't really follow it up that closely, but some little work start going, right? And few little people get something to do, right? But you see, the problem is Porus is in a curious position. Part I belong to Central Manchester.
Yes.
Right? Right from, I think from, me not exactly sure, but from Clarkstown, go up Mandeville and Belfield, all them places there, right? And the other part now go all the way back to, I think, Scott's Pass. So the Central Manchester that controlled by PNP.
Yes.
Right? The other part now, South Manchester, I'm not even know, I'm not sure, because I don't really follow it up that close. That under PNP, for the local government, and the woman named Claudia Marant, right? So, Porus is in a curious position where you have two MP, none of them now do no work. Let me tell you how the work went. You see, if you vote for them, you see, if you belong to a little niche that is a stronghold for whichever party, because the town split in two, right? There is 6-year road, all in particular, let me give you an example from Central Manchester. It's over Melrose, where the old road did there before Winston Jones all them the bill, right? Where you have to use to drive all the way go around and come on a Williams Hill and go through Royal Flat. You see where Melrose, the actual community of Melrose, that place them pave like every 6 months. Every time you pass there, when the taxi them don't normally go up there, but when when them not getting enough passenger, then go up there. Every time you pass there, in a short space of time, them see them would get all maybe and fully paved,
No,
patch,
me know man,
right?
me know man. Melrose always pay for true.
Fully paved every 6 months with every would pave, and me live with family 34 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it can't patch, not in patch, and some big old crater in the place.
Sometimes them use the resource them and play politics, so that we are look out pan over here.
Yeah, that I tell you, if you belong to them all have some little, you know all Porus road.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you have some little lane, which according to my understanding, they are private road because them are the dirt track, them all go pay up them there. Because them support that up on the other side now, the JLP side, right? Because I don't belong to none of them, I don't favor none of them, right? They burn out the two of them because none of them now do no work.
So what do you want now? You talk about the road. You say you have a problem with the 30 odd years of neglect about the road.
Okay. So
you have water?
On the personal level, I'm going to talk about something else with the politics, what particular to my road, right? Before me tell you what me want. What me want is I want Porus to first of all to it's the whole of money what Bunting never spend.
60 million.
We want somebody to come down and Porus and spend without regard to political affiliation. For the development of the community. The Porus Community Center, right? It is perhaps the first community center we established, right? And it is in a state of disrepair, and people are running racket around it, so them are all, I'm talking about the business people, whole events, right? Supposedly for the development of Porus, and there is no account of the roof. Them want big stage show. Them have night football match and all kind of things. Nobody don't know where the money go. Them not account to nobody. You see, you have a set of business people who farm up them little clique, and them it's in the absence of leadership. Them appoint themselves leaders, and so them do things on behalf of the community when them really are doing it for themselves. The events them jam. And you can see, especially the stage where when you look on the amount of people come, so they must make profit. If they're not accountable, if you use the community name, say Porus, right? People from their diaspora slide down and them have them like them are tourists or whatever. You understand? Whole event and really money charge and whatever, right? So them can't develop the primary school and this and that and the community center in a state of disrepair now. You understand me? So what I want is for first of all accountability on the part of the two councillors them. As a matter of fact, we don't have no trust in them, right? We want the Prime Minister to come down here from tour the place. Look to see all the place look chamba.
No, yes.
You see, Porus. You see, from years gone by, when Mandible never developed, a Porus and the epicenter.
Me know, man, but some people don't know. Some people don't know
that. Porus, you see, when people say I come from Porus, it's like they want to stand up, turn up their nose by you.
Porus was a good business place.
Yeah. I see the younger people now, if you go on their social media, all of them are there Porus, they must say they come from Spalding, they live a Mandeville, they live a heavy striking where they say Porus. Because they shape are them origins, right? And Porus seems to be when I was a young man, especially when my mother was a nurse, so we did go at home. I'm going to go to school at Calabar High School in that home. When we come back down at Porus, Porus was a vibrant farming community. Porus market where they want to tear down. I'm sure you hear about that already. Right?
Of course, yeah.
Porus market where you put the Porus market have everything in terms of agricultural produce. Now, the community, just run down. right? In terms of the infrastructure, water, porous supply, mandable with water, place in a century
What a
with water.
shame.
And more time we can't get water, then lock off the water and pump the water down up the hill all about. Certain sections of Porus, the underwater, Coffee Grove, top side, right side of me, Clarkstone. You still there? You still there?
Yeah, man.
You still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, so back to my road now. You see, my road, I'm going to send you a video of me take to the road today, right? You see, them have this politically, remember, say we are central Manchester, my road from Clarkstone, right? So you can know who control it and the political affiliation of the first one I'm going to tell you about. I don't call the name unless you want me to call the name.
No, you don't have to, right? If you don't want to.
Okay. All right. This person is a businessman, more like junkyard, right? But on the main road, right? You see, on the title, my mother is still alive, I'm looking after her, right? On her title, when they relocate us, they have certain stipulations. Them say no business, no school, no church, right? This man, you know, right? Have him junkyard, is him yard, him house when built up, right? The house full of a beer whole car, spill over on the road, on the sidewalk, on the other side where belong to the government, you know, like land agency. Pay the man who face the whole place with the whole car, right? You have one drain where if it soak with the water, so make it no run on the road. More time he block up with grease because him whole car them where have him junkyard. And this man has been doing this for decades.
Then that not sound good.
What you say?
No, I said that not sound good.
You know, if you see the never send you when we come off, don't talk to me, I go send you the what you call it now, the video what me check to show the place full up of them whole car, police whole car, right? But what me I tell you know, my mother has been on quite a few occasions to the parish council to make a report. You know, with which me remember that no business supposed to be on the road, you know, resettle people, so it's supposed to be a residential community. You understand me? And that depends on the title what she gets, right? And this man, I mash up the community with him all junk them. My mother report him 2 times. Right, when we come back home, me go up there, me make a report, right? Another person, while side of me, make a report, and the person while the top side of me make a report on me, so more people make a report, but them now moving because I'm connected, in politically connected. You understand me? You see, before we sell the top piece of my land, you know, that wire fence did there, and the man used to pull my fence and drive all the truck go over the land, right? So haul the whole truck them I have from, you know, because the land is big, you know, I will sell a piece of it. You know, we don't have bottom, we don't know who I want to tap, and we neighbor call me. You know, we carry police up the van and them tell him to move. They say man, they face the place and if move it, he can't move.
Political connection, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, political connection, and I will call him name him, then call him Mikey Rat, right? You know, this man, the whole community, the whole era, him just have the place pack up with the whole sitting. You understand?
No, you can't have the community. Can't have the community look so.
The man that face the community, so when people are driving through, we have the road bad already, you know, and the man nasty up the place, and the place look disgusting.
Then if you hold on there,
10 years
you say your mother go to the parish. Hold on there, sir. You say your mother go to the parish council or complain. No response. So at this point in time now, it look like the Prime Minister really need to do one intervention down there.
Yes, we need the Prime Minister because it's on the both side and the political spectrum. Them just have this nonchalant attitude, right? Them dispense favor to them friend and company. Well, you know, say friend and company, them supporters and them allies. And the rest of we right? I don't really know, as only can follow up them and give out to people, to some people who politically connected, and but not now going for the community. If you look, and since the bypass when the highway built, see, things get worse now. Them not even fix the main road. Some big old hole in the main road, and then throw some stone in there. You understand me?
No, man, this need a conversation. This need a serious conversation with the Prime Minister. Because let me tell you, me hear the Prime Minister come out and I say, all who not coming at the thing and do them work, whether them are MP or whatsoever, them need to go. Like seriously, nobody not have no time. And I hope the Prime Minister hear this now and come down there to have a meeting with the people, because it sound like them people are dodging out. Nobody not answer their phone.
You see, the thing is when them have a CDC, right?
Yeah.
And you see, when they start talk out, it's like them Muslim. It's like them we must be disrespectful. To criticize people is not to be disrespectful, but them now do no work. I'm look out against the politician, look out against the police, and the business people. All the whole of them corrupt, right?
So we have to say about the curfew.
We can't talk because we get myself in trouble.
No, be careful. What you have to say about the curfew?
We not say nothing but a corruption, man. You see, you have chopping by the disenfranchised, by the unattached youth. You have chopping by the top on our wrist. You understand me? And chopping is chopping. You understand me? I say, whether you high or low, right? And the corruption need to stop, man, because I'm concerned, about, you see, I'm a US citizen, right? So, me not have to scare so, right? Me there so because I'm a mother, I work online, so me not suffer, me not have nothing, me not have, and as a matter of fact, living in Jamaica, and, having access to foreign currency to work, you're better have than the average person, you understand what I say?
That is so true.
Me don't have no affiliation, me don't get no benefit out of talking, right? If I keep my mouth shut.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You have to talk out then.
But me see the community have go down and have go down crime and violence that take over the chopping. Them have kill them one and another over them till begotten gains. You understand me? And what for them respond to do? Just lock down the place. Right? Lock down the place. Them not investigate and find out. Them not use no intelligence to find out who are the what and scrape up, find you them and get the intelligence and weed out the bad weed them.
So well on there.
Them lock down the place and every time they open it up back things go on for a little bit and then shooting up and then lock we down back. And we just have go around like a dog in a circle and chasing tail. Right?
No, so
because the police them now do nothing, the business people them now do nothing, the youth them just they walk up and down now do nothing. You have the heart training place down at Ebony Park, right? The youth them can go never learn agriculture and other things were down there, so they the youth them just there in a Porus now do nothing. You understand me? And there are deep social problems in Porus having to do with me don't know what, but people are picking now and then go them right and it's like them,
that's true.
But the skills training where you used to go on down at the community center that lockdown from long time and nothing now go on, because the youth them now get no skills training. And then just sit down at home watch it.
So you wanna wrap up now by telling the Prime Minister in a sentence what you expect from him, because the Prime Minister going to hear this,
Yes, the Prime Minister, we would appreciate if he visits Porus and he lights fire under the political people, the MPs and the councillors, and make them spend the money and do the work and fix up the place. And we need skills training for the youth them, right? And we need the police. We need the police to start do them job instead of just lock down the place.
Okay. All right. Well, I will keep you updated if I hear anything, and I hope that the Prime Minister hears this. And I will say to if nobody no come, they can deal with no problem. Nobody no vote. Simple as that. Have a good night. You hear, sir? I will talk back to you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, let me see. Oh, this now. Hello, good night. Can you please turn down your background? Hello? Okay, the caller.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, hi. Good night.
Good night. How are you doing?
I'm good. You're live. What's up?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Giving God thanks.
Mm-hmm.
It's turned down, you know.
No, you're fine now. Just say what you want to say on the program because you're live now.
Yes. This is to the candidate for the People National Party for East Portland.
Yes.
Isaac Buchanan.
Mm-hmm.
It was surprising to me to know that he would have gone on another platform again to speak about the Jamaican people. And not just speak about the Jamaican people, but also describes them as a third world beggars. So I am wondering if the opposition leader is taking note. Because one thing for sure, I can tell you, East Portland people are taking notes. I can tell you that for sure.
Mm.
And one thing with not just East Portland, one thing with Portlanders, right?
Mm-hmm.
When any other MP, caretaker, whatever you want to call it, will disrespect people in their community or in their parish, they cannot do that to Portlanders because they take matters into their own hands and they take it very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And one way that they can prove it to you, they will do it at the poll.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care how you come with your money and all of these things, they will take your money, take it, near me out, as we call it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when they go to the poll, they tell you a different thing. So I think the best thing that my friend should do, he should come out and apologize to the Jamaican people.
You think so?
And to the people who he want to represent for East Portland.
How do you draw back a comment like that, sir? Be realistic. How do you draw back a comment like that?
To be honest with you, it's not about draw back a comment,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it has said already, it has out in the public, so it cannot come back, right?
Mm-hmm.
It can't return.
Can't rub out.
But yeah, it can't rub out. Can't scratch out.
Mm-hmm.
As we will say. But the thing is that when you apologize, it shows that you do the honorable thing, the right thing.
Okay.
But we as a Portlander, we still will hold you accountable. Even though you said it, and it's like you're making mockery of us. Because you come to us seeking for help on behalf of the people of East Portland. But at the end of the day, the privilege, you don't even get the privilege as yet. But
what is the starter of it all, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get the privilege to represent the people for East Portland, and then you're making a mockery of yourself.
Well,
So I think East Portland people don't hold him accountable for that, for sure.
when you say East Portland people, you're talking about the majority hour because you have PNP. Look a bit a handful of PNP people are following. So, which people them you say are going to hold him accountable?
East Portland people that's going to vote in the next election coming up, right?
Oh, okay.
The thing about it, that people may not understand. Mrs. Voss is doing a very good job in East Portland, right? Because, to my recollection, PMP have this seat for over 30 years, right? For over 30 years, they have this seat. And trust me, if you have walked into East Portland back then, you don't wonder why you have a councillor and an MP have this seat for so long, and there are no progress in the community at all.
Mm.
And since this lady came to East Portland, it transformed. Trust me, East Portland transformed in a different way that you can't even recognize it some places at all. Because she has done a great job.
All right, well, I hope I sat Buchanan hear your message. I sat the people them say you must apologize. You call Jamaica a third world country of beggars when the truth is, are you out there a beg and you want to equivalent the people them to you with your begging? If you are beg, nobody now fight. Well, at least nobody over here a fight you down for your begging, right? Nobody now watch your GoFundMe. Don't try to disrespect the Jamaican people then because you is begging. That's not right. Because you have a GoFundMe. You understand? So me agree with the man say, even if the people them not gonna accept your apology, put it on the record where you say where you come at least either say you're sorry or show some evidence why you say Jamaica a third world country. Because Jamaica is no third world country. So I don't know where you get all them argument there from. Anyway, sir, thank you for calling. Here.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Thank you for letting me be on your platform.
No problem. Thank you.
All right.
Every time I remember a comment here. Every time I remember a comment here about Jamaica third world and country of beggars, it just make me feel sick in my stomach. Let me feel sick in my stomach because boy, I don't know. I don't know. It's like you're doing something, and because you're doing it, you want to draw everybody in it to make it seem like everybody is doing what you're doing, or everybody is like what you just do your thing. Nobody cares. I don't mean to understand with some man, That's why you see me. And any man me can take up, Because you want no. You see man will love trace and do them something there and do them style. Me not trust them. Something about them. Hello, good night. You there?
Hello?
Yes, good night.
Yeah, with what Mr. Paul said. Me agree with him, and locking all the police locking on the place because sometimes I have to move and go to a next district where I have my next family, And me piece is a madness because guess what? My piece is a madness. You can't have a station just have one Jeep between the 19 district.
Mm-hmm.
Me that's a no. First of all, Porus that farming community of the farm raise cattle and all these things. So I pre the last in the week of Porus that unit supposed to have. And I don't understand the high command saying they're doing crime fighting and the security minister and the commissioner of police and going to Porus have one Jeep. What about what dispute with a baby mother and a baby father and he gone? You left the place up in.
Look here, I'm hoping that the Prime Minister come down there, come have a meeting with you guys. Because, first of all, I don't like the fact that you guys are reaching out to these representatives and they're ignoring you. That's not right. Give them a week for answer, and if they don't answer, sir, get your community and go and go protest and demonstrate. The media, them in the country, they want to sit for do. Because you can't in a country as a citizen, as a community person, as a taxpayer, and something not go right, and you have nobody can call and get answer from. This can't right.
And then back to what me here, one young man talked to your program with you about school, high school. I think we did talk about performance at high school. The problem at high school today, and primary school, some of the teacher getting paid without doing no work.
Okay. All right. Well, we have to go have that discussion the one at a time about the school system. But I will keep you posted if I hear anything about, what you guys are saying about your community. I think it's a very serious and important discussion that needs to be had between you guys and the Prime Minister of the country, because the representative them now do nothing. Pan both side them now do nothing. You understand?
I will address people and tell them, Porus was the first town from Manchester. Porus never have a Mandeville or Christian or what they want to say.
From in the 1800s. From in the 1800s.
So the people don't know history, don't go to school and do history. So yes, some people, Mr. Paul said, some people put on their status, they come from Mandeville, they come from Belfield, they come from Chantilly, and they come from Mandeville, and they come from Kingston, when you originate from Porus. But not idea where we come from. That is stupidness.
Them don't know them history, but they will hear it over here. But thank you. Let me go through these voice notes and see if me can wait in there. Bring anything upon here. Cause somebody send me some whole heap of voice note. Me gonna try play them, you here.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. We'll catch up.
Right,
we not come off of this until the people them get some answer, So political tribalists, me sorry for no. Anybody will come out here when I do the right, they have to go deal with the people them. Them cannot dodge and hide from the people them. Alright, me hear what them voice note here say now. Whole heap of them. See them here.
Good night, CDC people. Good night, people. You see what Paul said? I don't have a problem with Mr. Paul's in the right thing, because first, me and New Testament church are the first person out of the market. We suggest that I come out of the New Testament church and the politician and the business people. I told them the youth them is too idle. The attachment youth them need more resource, they need help, they need more supervision by just like the politician, the business person, the church. And then people leave the meeting and go down by road, criticize me. Some businessmen will criticize me too. So me come to business people at the meeting. Now see told lockdown. See place on a curfew. I know good people by the resident and citizen. So we need to come together as a CD's person and come with the business people and the politician with a solution. Too much billion dollars which I use and create some environment for youth them, the attachment youth them. We're in the 20s and 19 and 24. If you know this, 35, 40-year-old man, not 50-year-old man, I like a young youth them. So that's the future of Porus. If all young youth them did out, all of them gonna jail. What will be the future of Porus?
Mr. Ricardo, I go even further and make bold to say that the politicians and the businessmen have been taking from Porus without contributing much meaningful in the way of the development of the community. On the part of the businessmen, sponsoring football matches, that is not development. That is not development. The youths want jobs. The youths want a sense of direction. The youths want mentorship. The youths want guidance, right? That is where the problem is. The youths want the capacity to learn and earn. Look, the Heart Academy is down here in Clarendon, right? It's free for young people, right? The politicians should be encouraging the young people to sign up to go learn agriculture, learn butchery. They have a whole host of programs down there in Clarendon, right? We're tired of the talking, right? The business people, they have been extracting from our community, charging us, in particular the hardwares. exorbitant prices, right? So that it is cheaper to go to Mandeville to buy material and pay to ship them to Porus than to actually buy in Porus. And then we are expected to support the community businessmen. It does not make sense, right? And until these people who are benefiting from the community plow back into the community in meaningful ways, perhaps we need to ostracize them and go around them, right? I, for my part, plan when I go back overseas to get at least 2 or 3 trucks, right? And make them available at prices lower than the going rates for people, particularly those in farming who want to go to hardwares in Mandeville, to feed stores, to purchase goods and bring them back to Porus, so that they don't have to suffer at the hands of these people who are exploiting us and are not contributing in any way to our development. There needs to be a paradigm shift in Porus, one that makes the leaders accountable, right? Because right now the leaders and the police are not accountable to the citizenry. All they do is drive up and down. They see infractions right in front of them. Simple infractions like people parking at intersections where they shouldn't park. Young men riding around on bikes that don't have any license. They drive past them, right? So we don't hold people accountable, people who are supposed to be responsible, and that is the problem. A fundamental problem in Porus, and we throw plans, and hope for better, right? They want the better until we, the citizenry, demand better, right? Because I know I deserve better, right? Than what the police is offering me as a citizen of Porus, born and bred, right? I know I deserve better than what the businessmen and women are offering us. And of course the politicians on both sides, right? So, right, we need to demand, right? And this group needs to demand, right? If this group is an avenue for Porus people to come together, right? We need to do more than just talk. We need to demand accountability, right? From the politicians, from the police, from the business people, right? That's what I have to say.
The church.
Me don't need to play no more than that. That man eloquently expressed what he expected as a citizen of the community. I one thing with the people, them know what them want, Them know them community, them know the history of them community, and them know what them want in this time where we see the generation of vipers and the incompetent, neglectful politicians and the businessmen who are in their pockets. Make the people them live in peace, no man. Do them politicians them for do their work. Me not care who them be. They for do their work and listen to the people. Nobody not supposed to run down politician for come and deal with them problem. They're not supposed to. This is what I don't like about some of these politicians. Them come knock on your door and come canvass when them want vote, and when them get the vote, them no business with nobody. That has been a hallmark of our politics for too long. And we're not going to stop talking about this. If we have to come out and talk about it for 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 minutes every night, then so shall it be. And we're going to get to a friend them, a co-worker them out here to talk about it too. And it's going to be a big, big thing. So might as well those who were elected to serve the people, whether them wear green or them wear orange, whether them in a parliament or them a local government, if them don't come to these people and have a meeting with them. Remember, say we are the mama for activism out here, so we not just come with you, and we not come and sponge off and not out here so for pay our bills, Remember, we are warrior and we there so for the right reason. So we don't need to deal with the people them and deal with them properly. And everybody are run come grab and on a frack tail and on a pants foot in the name of tribalism. Like seriously. No more I show on some people. Me see all upon a sudden them people are come out and say them are confirm say there were breaches by Estate Bridge. Them couldn't just come up with that in the last 2-3 days. First of all, let us not forget that Estate Bridge and whatever is going on over there, this report has nothing to do with the Prime Minister. Zero. We've already established that. TVJ already go do them investigation and them come back and say them sorry, the Prime Minister now not to do with the company. No. So now, why is it that the IC made the KSAMC look so incompetent? Why the KSAMC couldn't come out and come do them work and come show the people them something here? If it's true, because I'm sure the gentleman named Norman Brown, him is probably going to challenge this and it might end up in a court or some kind of something. That is not my concern right now. If him breach a thing, and he must be held accountable if him breach it. No argument, no in that. But I'm saying, the people them never elect the IC if you go do the work over there, so. So why is it that the IC now come take the leadership now in a something like this where them are people and them responsible for do this work, yeah? And them responsible for do the work and them did not do them work. And so the IC carry the report, go in at the parliament, and I draw in the prime minister in it when the prime minister not have nothing to do with it. Eh? Uno say the IC look like say them want to create something serious in the country. It's PNP IC. Very clear. Very, very clear. I'm sorry. Say me come out and come tell you say me support them. But you see me as a woman, me not afraid for come apologize or for come say, you know what? I was wrong about what I thought yesterday. Me not afraid for talk so. But I am glad that I am smart enough to see, say the IC, them a move sideways from the country and come out here, come burn them out. Like seriously, where this a report you come from now, from this man here? Are the IC get it from our one? I don't understand. Or him did have the report and send it, go get the IC and tell him, say, go and go table it in a parliament. Or him mama go and take the IC. Pan the prime minister if go implicate him in. I want to them, say them people start sick on my stomach, yes, man. I want belch pan them, yes, man. What is this? All them do are expose themselves, you know. Because when a woman like me be laugh, I say me not support them, the more they must know. Because everybody see through them long time. But through me always I give people the benefit of the doubt. Breach is identified. Basement. It appears that the floor area was slightly increased and the laundry area was reconfigured to accommodate bathroom and storage. 2. Ground floor. The dining room, living room was extended. A bathroom was constructed and the powder room was converted to a storage area. However, the floor area appears to remain unchanged. 3. First floor, 2-bedroom, and a 4-bedroom again, okay. 2 bedrooms with supporting bathroom, storage area, and a foyer was observed. The size of the master bedroom was increased by virtue of utilizing the balcony space. The other bedroom, with its associated bathroom, was relocated and the space converted to a foyer with a storage area. The floor area appears unchanged. So hold on there now. For 2 and 3, if the floor area remain unchanged, what them bother mention it for? Why, me say the blood of Jesus, you see, man. Me not laugh, you know. Me can't bother with them people, yeah. The final thing we may go say tonight. Let me see something. I think I had something else. Oh, coming up, guys. Coming up. We're going to show the good stuff. Remember I said that at night time, we don't want to come out here and show no negative, because you know we don't do baga and passa over here, so. So we're gonna balance by, you know, showing you the positives of what is happening in the country. I think that's a fair thing to do. But look here now, me just want to make a statement. Me have a couple of videos here, so hold on there. Me yeah, them a deceive me. I soon look on the video them me have a play. But me just want to say something about that situation here. Me don't know if you not follow the story. The TikTok investigators, them and everything, with a look youth here. I may call him look youth because I'm 23. And so far, me not hear nobody come say my gunman or that him hurt nobody and them something there. When you scroll through TikTok, you see him run up in the camera and him burning weed and him have him look a data and him cook and them look a thing there. That was his job, right? He was not at UE, you know, but that doesn't make him less of a person. What I want to say to the young people them that might overhear over JP, you are listen. I'm say young people, me I talk about like all people where under 35 or under 30. For the last 15 or so years, it has been no secret that within the criminal underworld in Jamaica, there is this culture of friend kill friend, right? 99% of the time, when them youngsters here are dead, and us strangers do it because half the time they don't come out of their communities, they don't leave off of their blocks and their lanes and out of them yard, right? And now with the social media, so they mostly depend their ends, depend TikTok. And if you are somebody in a war, you're gonna know when your enemy is coming. But you can never know when your friend is coming because your friend is going to come as your friend. And then them are going to turn the gun by you now. And if you are a man out a road in a something, that man is not going to say no stranger come for you. The easiest way and the least suspecting way, based on how me see them a deal with the thing at Jamaica, is to buy out one of your local friend them. One of your local hungry belly, Judas friend, to come and take you out. And it seems like that is what happened to this young man. It is so sad. So may I say to the young people them, you see, you might not put in yourself in a position one occupied, you know, where you're getting up and going to a 9 to 5 each day, or you're getting up and going to some kind of skills training program or at the university every day. And them say the devil always give idlers work to do. So you see, even though you might not live the life there or the lifestyle there, you know, means you have to go each up in a yard and each up on corner with man every day, you know. Because one day, you know, the devil is gonna use one of them, you know. Or one of you know. So if you can jam by yourself and read a book, try and elevate your mind and elevate your thinking. If you have a little money, go one of Jamaica little historic site and learn a little thing about the history or whatever. You don't have to be around a bag of man. Because one of them is going to kill you now. I saw the thing set in a Jamaica here now. Friend kill friend is a new trend from the last 10 or 15 years. I saw them do it now. This is very sad. When I saw his grandparents and everybody, and I'm waiting because you see before me talk on them things here, I wait first because people might have do things that you don't know, you know. And you go come talk the wrong thing. So me listen for see if nobody ever come say nothing bad about him. Nobody not say nothing negative about him. Nobody not come accuse him of, you know, them kind of something there. What the moderator there? Moderator, see the people that talk to you about somebody named CJ in the comment. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like the young people in Jamaica either find something for do, because things they are Jamaica for do. Find something to do to you know, improve who you are as a human being. Find another way. You know, have to sit down. I don't know them style, you know. Me don't know them style. Like when me I grow, me don't really remember seeing a culture where, young people like these, like 23 years old, every day then get up, them each up in a yard and pan ends with man every day. No, me don't remember them style from my time. I mean not all. Me grew up in the 90s at Jamaica. But wherever there's idling and no pursuit to self-improvement, the type of people them where you're going to attract around you are going to be people who have nowhere to go, no goals on them something there. And the devil is going to use them. I'm seeing friend them take him out. And they look idiot them in Jamaica where I do them something here. Them not understand how it look, For no say, as a Jamaican people, why the hell them a do this to each other? Now that little girl, beautiful little girl, and you can tell she and her father had a very good relationship. Them don't think. Them take out the youth, take him away from him little girl. Now she don't have a breadwinner. And she not have no security. And I no sick the man sick and dead. Eh? Something can go so. No, sir. They have to do better. But look here now. When we hear about the crime, and we talk about the crime, yes, the government of Jamaica and the powers that be, the police, them have a responsibility to keep the community safe, especially the garrison community. But at the same time, individuals have a responsibility to make sure that they take responsibility for their own safety. So if you put yourself among people, you might not stay that way there, But if you put yourself among people who are lift up gun, who all them do every day, I get up and rub out their hand miggle. Wait, what do you think is going to happen? This is crazy. Just crazy. It's never a good thing when you see a young person like this come dead. So when them are walking and kill people, nobody not sorry for them, Nobody at all don't sorry for them. Well, you see a circle smaller, you love the woman them. No, man, me not wrong you. Anyway, you see a group of man sit down and rub out their hand, the devil will take up one of them and use them one at a time. This friend kill friend culture, them young people here, them generation of vipers. Friend kill friend, what is that? Eh? The people have to start run them from out of the community. Run them from out of their yard. Let me tell you a little story. When me that grow up, there at Jamaica, my grandmother did live on Benbow Street at Jonestown. I remember one time, because she used to run a betting shop and race us play upon Wednesday and Saturday. So sometime me used to go up there, go help her, and I used to like doing that. Saturday morning, she go open the betting shop, and the man them go come and buy them horse and all kind of something. Now cross the road, the neighbor where they cross the road, the man over him yard with him picnic them, and one little dirty corner boy from up the road walk through the man yard with gun. And all the man said to him, the man said, don't walk through my yard with no gun, because I have me youth them over here. And come back and kill him, man. You know what the police them do him when them catch him? The police them catch him because when them do a foolishness and them see the community now side with him and them now quiet. Because broad daylight him do it. You know what the police them do him when them catch him? Then bring him, come let him go. Come leave him right in front of the man yard for the community mob him. When the police them, I don't even want to call the police station name, you know. But when the police them let out the dirty boy around a Benbow Street and drive off the jeep and left him, you know, if you see the boy run down the police jeep and the community they behind him. Because the man they will kill him shouldn't kill the man. The man have him 3 sons and him daughter. But them want to run up and down in the community and do as them please, and nobody must not talk to them. So the community people them know, them if you see them can't kill off everybody, you know, the community people them for start shook them out. Even though over TikTok is kind of toxic and so, me like how them a call up a whole of them name we are suspect. And say and make police go for them. Them two out of order. And I like say nothing of the Jamaica not 80. When them want come to Canton, Jamaica not 80. Eh? Them not fight for no revolution. Them not fight for no cause. Them not fight for nothing what make sense. All them want to do is kill off them fellow Jamaican. Them have to go down, man. Them for stop it. Them have to go down. Them have to go down because them are create the mayhem in the country. No reason at all them kill the youth. How which school you used to go? The 13 bus. Okay. Yeah, man. Me say me no know the youth and boy me I tell you say me feel a way. God know me feel a way. And even though this youth him never gone to UE and him never enroll in nobody university, but somebody grow him good because he look at money where me that make off a TikTok. When him ready him take the money and feed the people in the community. Me see him take up our madman, carry him go trim him ear and give him clothes to put on and them something. So me that try to do the right thing. Now why the hell would somebody boy me hey, this is why wickedness can't done, you know. This is why wickedness can't done. But young people, me I tell you no, beware. Beware, because no stranger now come take on out again and no friend them wanna sit down and drink and rub out and mingle with and name with. And them same one. I come take on out. And it becomes a perpetual cycle that destroys community, that destroys children and the future of tomorrow. This cannot be right. Why? Set away. We need some male figures going around in these communities and talking to these people. Not just go out there go talk to them for tell them say there's another way, but for also threaten them and tell them say anyhow them don't stop these things. Those who have influence in the country, me attacking dancehall artists them, just like how we see L.A. Lewis, them say L.A. Lewis a madman. But just like how we see L.A. Lewis, them can go out there and, you know, a try for help. The dancehall artists, them and the rest of man them in the country where them say them a public figure and influencer. Why them don't go out there go do some activism work, man? Jamaica one look a place, you know. Them need to go out there and tell them boy I say any owner don't stop from mash up the country. We are not going in a problem. Like seriously. See what this.
Hello, Jamaica. Again, it is Friday, so that means it's time for our top 5 good news stories. Number 1. This week we started our bus service from St. Thomas to Kingston. Again, this is your government showing that we're all about transporting our people as best as we can. And so we're really grateful for that new bus service that Honorable Darrell Vaz was able to launch this week.
I live in Yaris, And I feel really good knowing that the bus coming to St. Thomas, because sometimes you're downtown and the 5 you up in the bus and it's comfortable going in the JUTC. I feel good. I never knew I would live to see this day when JUTC out St. Thomas.
Number 2, this week, our Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Floyd Green, launched the new program. It's a leasing program for our dairy farmers. And so we know there are some farmers who really struggle to get the equipment that they need. And so we have mobile milking machines. So wherever you are, you can arrange with the Ministry of Agriculture and they'll come to you with the equipment. And so this again is our farmers being put at the forefront, and especially our dairy farmers, in terms of our revolution in agriculture. Number 3, $1.2 billion in sales under the Alex platform. And through the Alex exchange platform, we're putting the farmers with the hoteliers, and we are now at $1.2 billion in sales to the hotel sector. Number 4, this relates to the reverse income tax credit that so many Jamaicans have taken advantage of and gotten their $20,000 already. Almost 300,000 Jamaicans have applied for this. It is easy to apply. Just go on the Ministry of Finance website, and the deadline should have been December 2, but so many of you said you wanted more time. And so the deadline has been extended to December 13 for you to apply for your $20,000. Number 5, Spark is sparking. And so our roads are going to be fixed. And I know that so many Jamaicans have complained about the state of the roads, and we know why. There have been 6 months of non-stop rain, and we have infrastructure that was not fixed for decades. But now we have the Spark program that we didn't have to borrow 1 cent for. That is about to start, and the contracts were signed. And so look out for that. The REACH program has already started, and that is patching roads across Jamaica. And the Prime Minister also said there's a $2 billion emergency allocation for fixing roads across Jamaica. So we will soon be getting close to you and fixing your roads. Until next week.
Learn or leave.
And this is it from Cornwall College. Look at these wonderful young leaders. These are the future of our country.
This was supposed to be a longer video, however, it looked like the phone just stopped record. Oh dear. My ears are also getting down at the damn town, and know me have to pitch down there like a fly. These homes are being distributed through the National Social Housing Program, offering affordable quality housing to those in need. And him give over 260 of them already. Welcome to the Victoria Palms, where the lives of more families were transformed. This gives me more reasons to feel so proud of the political party that I support. Twitch again.
I enjoy it very much, and I'm glad for it. Because we live in the board house. You see? And it's wetting. And too much take away in the board house and then something. Because I have high blood pressure. And have a touch of sugar. And then come and fire clappers and all that something. When we play music and when we talk, then
What's up guys, it's your girl Lee, and today we are in the Prime Minister's constituency, keeping up with prosperity. Listen to me, all the dog come for see walk one. She in a fair element right now, nobody can chat to she. And them thing are people for consider when them go for mark them X. Things like this draw me out of my house to the polling station. First of all, what does 3 trillion even look like? If you're supposed to change $3 trillion into Jamaican $1,000 bills, that would fill over 1,200 containers. Just imagine down a wharf filled with containers of cash. That's how massive the amount is. It's not something that can just disappear without raising alarms everywhere. And remember, Jamaica's entire annual budget is about $1.3 trillion. Claiming 3 trillion is missing is like saying we've lost more than double what the government spends in 1 year. If that were true, the economy would just stumble. It would collapse completely. So what's really happening?
Listening, Jamaica is at loose now at Christmas. Don't make them trick on them. Don't make them trick on you. You can send them 10,000 Jamaican dollar and them get Christmas in for 6. I remember me the down there. Them not buy oxtail, them buy turkey neck. Because I buy oxtail and a £3 and a 3,500 pig's tail of a £5.50 a pound, and them want £1 of pig's tail put in rice and peas. Chicken pots and I buy whole of chicken at $300, and them can buy £5, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Them can buy £3, them can buy £5 of rice. Them cannot give it 10,000 and Christmas dinner can come up to them. Make them check on them, cause them heartless down there. Them not have no heart. Them feel like when they are foreign, money I grow up and train them can suck out your eye. And thing you get them not satisfied. Don't make them trick you in the hard. Them me go down there, I'ma buy a lobster. And a $900 pound for lobster. I cook soup for a whole place, and there's 4 different pieces of meat. I never ever come to 10,000. No, make them trickle down there. Send 10,000 of them for satisfy. Cause them feel like they are foreign now and the cool cover are -2. America people them are most job a living job and a prison them they. Don't make them trickle them are wicked. Me I tell you no. Don't make them trickle cause Jamaica not so hard.
The people them, we are stress out them family where they are foreign at the last time. I go tell you no. Stop from try trick on the family are foreign and make them talk like say the whole of Jamaica beg them. And then look a waste family, they look a wicked family. We are tell them family beer lie. You hear him say $10,000 can cook on the dinner. Four meat in a soup cost less than 10,000. Stop from stress out on the family and make them come on social media. Come talk them something. Because uno them attack. Uno who are beg on the family and I stress them out. And you see the man come to Jamaica, come see for himself, say not hard as all fame people them are going. Only like the good stuff segment. Good night, John Blacker, everybody. Wanna please hit the like button for me now, please, and thanks. Yes, a theme vice. Yes, but me like the good stuff segment. So I'm telling you, say every night now during the program we're gonna bring some of the good stuff, some of the good things we are going in Jamaica. Because some people want to distract the people them and distract the country from the good stuff we are going. But we're not going to miss the good stuff because life is about balance. And in everything that we do, there is balance and there must be balance. Yes, the good stuff. So anytime we don't have anything positive, any little development thing that I may miss, send it to my WhatsApp. Don't always just send me the bad stuff them. Send the good things them too. You understand? Make we present them over here. So cause some people don't want you nothing good enough. Because they suffer from the body eye syndrome. Body eye syndrome them suffer from. So we just want to big up all our JPU family them over here, so. We want to see our country continue to improve and soar like an eagle. Right? The house them where the people them are get. The local elderly lady, the lady with the disabled child, the daughter who may be taking care of an elderly parent. When those people can have a decent house, boy, hey. Sometime in a life, when you look at some people and some complaint where they come with, and something as simple as just one little concrete structure over your head, it can make you feel like a millionaire. Because as human beings, everybody want to maintain and have them dignity. Time comes, see, first in my company platform. Time come, wagwan. You can't call one at a time, you hear? Call one at a time come. We see you. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. I want so also big up the rest of YouTubers them out here where do the right thing. Mr. Vegas, Jamaica 411, Karen, and the other YouTubers them who out here are try to, carry the message of truth and rights and justice and equality and all those good things. And those who are burn out the disinformation and are burn out the liar, them and I expose them. Big up on yourself. Because guess what? You will be documented in history. Yeah, man, the house them look good. Me like the blue one, them in the Prime Minister constituency. The color they nice. And the inside of them look good. And some of them are furnished, you know. Some of them furnish. Yes, so big up on yourself, guys. And if anything, we will catch up. And I want to also remind you people that if anybody has any communication with the Prime Minister or any of his deputies, remind them that the people of Porus, the hardworking, law-abiding, farming community people them of Porus, they're calling out to the government to come and meet with them so that they can tell them what the problem is and it can fix and Jamaica can move on with her development and her life. Because we are going to provide a platform over here for those people, right? Because we deal with righteousness over here. And we really don't care what color you wear. As long as it's about the country, that's what we're talking about. So I want to please to pass on the message. Make them know, say, the people are militant right now. And you can't tell me, say, between 2 MP and how much councillor and me and parish councillor and everybody, them can't get together and deal with the people in problem. That cannot be. So guys, thank you again for your participation. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And make sure say you call over your friend and your family and everybody over here. So if you can join the movement here over here, so and hang out with us over here, guys. We not come out here tell a lie for nobody, and we're not out here also. We come out here for all our reasoning with our Jamaican people about our beloved country. Have yourselves a good night until next time.